All right, we're back with New Generation Radio on AM 1460 KDWA. I'm your DJ, Reggie Bauer. Along with me in the studio, we have our guest DJ,
Natalie Lundell.
And it is time for our weekly dose of fail, where we bring you odd news stories or people just being plain stupid. This first one comes to us over from, it just says York or Manchester or whatever. Oh, it's Pennsylvania. Okay. A Manchester man was doing fine after falling throat first onto a chainsaw.
Oh my god.
A York County man escaped serious injury last Wednesday morning when he fell on a running chainsaw in Lebanon County. Kevin B. Murphy, 49, of Manchester, suffered a throat injury, according to Cornwall Borough Police. He was treated at Hershey Medical Center and released. The incident happened. Well, it's over in Pennsylvania, Hershey, Pennsylvania. That's where all the good chocolate comes from. The incident happened around 8:50 a.m., and then it just gives a location there. Nobody around here is going to know where that is from. That's really bad luck.
He fell throat first?
Yeah, like he was like up in a tree doing work or whatever, and then like he fell, and of course there's chainsaw sitting on the ground and it's running. Because,
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
My cousin, Andy, he was cutting down our pine tree when I was like little, and the tree like fell on top of him and he dropped the chainsaw, but he was totally fine, you know.
Yeah, okay, from San Diego, California. Okay, you may remember last week I told you about there was this physics professor that wrote a 4-page paper to get out of having to pay a $400 traffic ticket. And then they came out again, and they said a San Diego court commissioner is denying that the scientist's physics paper had anything to do with dismissing the $400 traffic ticket. News outlets reported this week that Dmitry Krykov of the University of California, San Diego, used an equation-filled paper on the physics of a car in motion to successfully appeal a ticket for failure to stop. The court commissioner says that that's not true. She tells UT San Diego that she listened to the physics argument, but much of it went over her head. Riley says she found Krykov not only guilty because the officer who cited him wasn't close enough to the intersection to have a good view. So I guess that physics paper, it was all written for nothing. He turned out to be off the hook anyway. But still, last week it was kind of funny that he had that. Alrighty, from Los Angeles, California, filmmakers are calling Dog TV a new breed of television. You may have heard of this, an 8-hour block of on-demand cable TV programming designed to keep your dog relaxed, stimulated, and entertained while you are at work.
What the heck?
Yeah, because we all know how well society is doing nowadays. To get the right footage, cameramen got on their knees and shot low and long. A shot from the point of view of the dog, said one of the chief executive officers of Dog TV. In production, they had to mute colors, alter sound, and add music specially written for dogs. There will be no commercials, no ratings, and no reruns, although some might argue that watching a slug crawl is hardly exciting new programming. 1 million subscribers with 2 cable companies have access to Dog TV in San Diego. It is doing so well that the parent company, PTV Media, plans to offer it nationally in the next several months. I don't believe people. That's just funny.
Goodness.
Yeah. If you want to talk, you can go over there. No, okay. From Myrtle Beach, was it North Carolina? Yep, Myrtle Beach, North Carolina. This was April 19th. In the midst of a live TV report about a South Carolina crime crackdown, a 20-year-old man shoved into a female reporter, grabbed her microphone, and screamed obscenities on live air.
Oh my goodness.
Like during local news. And I actually have a clip of the...
Beeps?
Yeah, obviously with beeps. I've got a clip of the exact thing that happened here.
News reporter Ashley Taylor joining us live in Myrtle Beach tonight. She's breaking it all down. Ashley?
Michael, some of these businesses here along Ocean Boulevard, which you can see behind me, tell me they are some of the hardest hit spots.
I'm the
Oh my gosh, isn't that like... Can you imagine? And then they immediately, as soon as that, they cut right back out as soon as that guy came on. Shortly after bum-rushing reporter Ashley Taylor, 23, during her report on the 11 o'clock news, Justin Moore, 20 years old, was caught by the Myrtle Beach cops. And the reporter was not injured during the incident. That's, yeah. kind of fun. It's kind of funny, but at the same time, it's like really find something better to do.
Can't believe you had the guts to do that.
Well, yeah, and I gotta say that too. That's kind of a gutsy move as well. But put your guts to better use is all I gotta say to that. All right, okay. You may have heard this one too. And there is a Kentucky man who's siphoning gas from a police car thought it was funny in that he may have gotten away with it until his girlfriend posted a picture of his action on Facebook. See, and I've got the picture pulled up right here. He was has a picture of him. He's standing by the gas tank of a police car, and he's flipping off the camera as he's siphoning the gas from the police car. Consequently, it did not take very long for the picture to spread throughout the social networking site, and the police officers were among the many Facebook subscribers to see the photo. The bigger question is, how stupid can you get?
Goodness.
Seriously, if you're gonna do that, you don't post it on Facebook.
You don't do it at all.
Well, yeah, but then on top of that, that's a total evading the authorities fail. If you're gonna post it on Facebook, you might as well just turn yourself in.
You think they're still dating?
I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. All right. From Berkeley High School, it doesn't give me a state. From Berkeley High School, dozens of students are facing suspension or expulsion after school officials say the students got into a computer system and changed their attendance records. A for effort, but really. The principal said Wednesday that 50 students will be suspended and 2 or 3 expelled. The scam apparently occurred after some students were able to obtain an administrative password to the system, which was then sold to the other students. And the changes to students' attendance records occurred between October and January, and meant students could skip classes or school altogether without their parents knowing. The principal said administrators discovered the scam just before spring break. They then went through the school's 3,200 students to determine who was involved. Alrighty. Alright, we got 2 more here. This one I find kind of creepy almost. This is down in Brazil. I'm not going to try and pronounce the name of that town. Tiago Klimek, 27 years old, was enacting the suicide of Judas during the performance on Good Friday. They were doing like a Good Friday performance play or whatever, and there's the part where like Judas hangs himself. The guy killed himself because like there was a failure in the safety precautions they took, and so as a result, the guy didn't make it, and he died on Easter Sunday morning.
Ew.
Yeah, and I've even seen, or I've heard, like even last year in our class, like we've heard like people actually literally
people do that in like Mexico.
Yeah,
or something.
where they'll reenact like thing as bloody, gory as they can get. Almost like they'll actually have somebody like get crucified, nails through their hands, and it's just crazy. But I suppose that's kind of how they say like this happened, and I still think it's taking it over the edge a little bit. All right, last one. This one is very extreme. Saudi boy, 4 years old. He killed his father for refusing to buy him a PlayStation.
Oh my gosh.
This in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. An angry 4-year-old boy shot and killed his father for refusing to buy him a PlayStation. The police said the child, aged 4 years old and 7 months, grabbed his father's pistol and shot him in the head. According to the newspaper, the child had asked his father to buy him a PlayStation, and the shooting took place after the man returned home without the desired object. Rage. That's like taking it way over. And
Holy crap.
It doesn't say if he gets... yeah.
Well, he's 4.
Yeah, he's 4, so I don't know. He'd probably get brought to a mental institution or something, but... that's just wow. Like, wow, okay.